It sure feels like a different kind of Monday these days. And I wanted to jump on this live with you, say hello, and share a bit what's going on in my world personally. Feels like I've been through a whole roller coaster of emotions, and many of you are in there as well. I can imagine that we go from scarcity to opportunity to excitement to what else is possible. So it's a roller coaster of emotions these days. And I wanted to share with you that I'm really on an intuitive level tapping into this time as an incredible opportunity for us to come together and create this new earth. Okay, actually, in the Chinese language, it's got two symbols, and the word for crisis, it takes two of those symbols. One means crisis, and the other one means opportunity. So crisis holds a window of opportunity, and I really wanted to share that with you all tonight. I have a very special guest, a dear friend, Bhaskar Goswami, who's going to be jumping on a live with me, a workshop actually, and we're going to tackle this conversation of how to use this as an opportunity. And the shaman in me always comes from a place of this as above, so below. So what's happening on this global scale is also happening right here within me. And last week I was fully into this solution mode, in a mode of savior too. You know, with my coaching too, I was coming from this place of like, oh my God, you know, there's so many solutions and opportunities, and you know, working on online, I'm like, I want to share with the world how to actually work online. It's a friendly, beautiful world that gives you the lifestyle that you desire. And then I caught myself, this weekend was this time for me to pause and actually connect with what's going on a global scale, on the earth level. The earth is actually pausing. So I was also, you know, invited to come into this place of my inner silence and stillness. And it's not a place that is necessarily very comfortable for me. So as I came and I confronted these, you know, this uncomfortable space of stillness, of darkness, of presence, where there is actually nothing needs to happen, that the earth is breathing right now, everything is on hold, it's a big pause. So me too, I was finding that pause. What is my inner pause? And the medicine that I got was learning from nature, learning from the trees, learning from the mountains and the water. And it was coming from mind and dropping into the space of the heart and just being. So I kind of had to shift, and you know, it's not an overnight decision how I say it, but it's an awareness that is seated, and now it is up to me to cultivate that on a daily. With every conversation, interaction, it's like, oh, where is my heart at? How can I come and connect in that, you know, heart space with you and with the people in my life, with you know, the women, the men, and everybody. So what I wanted to share with you is that we are in the cusp of this beautiful opportunity of birthing something new. It's like we have a little gap of time. And here's the opportunity for us is to really tap into our own essence. And another medicine that I was getting from nature as I went into ceremony and prayer was that we are like the trees. We can learn a lot from the trees. So number one is to ground. Find your roots, find our roots of like what nurtures you. Come back to those practices, like double down now on like self-care, meditation, yoga. What keeps us grounded, stable, and strong? Mentally strong, physically strong, heart strong. So what keeps us grounded, connected? Maybe it's reaching out, calling a friend, heart-to-heart conversations. You know, I know we're feeling, hopefully a lot of us are feeling actually more connected today than ever. So number one is ground through those roots. Find your roots and plant them. We need them more than ever. And then from those roots, we take that wisdom, we draw that presence, that quality of presence into the heart. And really pausing in there, dwelling in the space of the heart. How ironic it is that, we are, it's mandatory now to keep this distance, this physical distance of 2 meters between people, 6 feet. What it actually is to me, the download, what I was getting was like, this is actually our energetic shell. Like our energy bubble, the egg shell that we're in, it's actually about this space. It's about 6 feet, depending on a couple of meters on each side. So what does that mean? I was like, what does this mean that it's mandatory for us to dwell in that space that is unique to us? And to me, that was like, this is the time to actually go really inwards and visit all of those inner spaces, turn every rock, see what is your essence, what is my essence. The shadow and the light, both are welcome to the party. I love this shadow work because it actually, when we're able to confront it, to befriend it, to sit with it, we can actually turn it into an ally. And we can monitor ourselves and see where are we coming from. Shadow, ego, or heart and being. And that was my journey this weekend, is I had to sit with that shadow piece of my own self and see and look, where is it, when is it that I slip into the mind and the doing, and how can I come back into the space of being in the heart. So I wanted to share that with you, that it's a wonderful, wonderful window of opportunity that we're in. And by confronting these emotions, by confronting our shadows, our insecurities, the uncertainty that we're in, by only confronting and diving deep into them, we also hold the opportunity. And again, it happens on that individual level first, on my personal level, and then we can go into the transpersonal with the other person, other people, and the collective, group-wise. How am I showing up as a conscious leader? How are you showing up as a conscious leader? What is your contribution to this big world? So again, as we keep ourselves grounded, anchored, oxygen mask first, what are some of those tools, gifts, offerings that you carry that are unique to you, the way you bring them out? You might be a yoga teacher, but how you teach yoga has a whole other experience. So that speaks to people. So how is it that then we can serve that global crisis that we're in? So that's the conversation